Hello, Tim's World. I made me some popcorn. I was bored. Not here, Tim. It's a beautiful day. I've been sitting outside watching the birds. Oh my God. So I decided I'll make me some popcorn. After I found my popper, Pam had that thing crammed clear to the back. Of course, pistachios. That's good. Got to peel them though. Now I guess you can get them shelled. So all that rain that came through here is up there to you then. Let me look here. It says it's 70 degrees here and sunny. Oh yeah, it's green up there. Right in the middle of Pennsylvania. Well, it rained pretty well yesterday. I don't know what it's going to do tomorrow. It was a beautiful day. So this morning, I thought I'm going to mow. Now the grass was wet, and I had to clean the bottom of the mower. But I know you're not supposed to mow when it's wet. But after I get done, it seems like it looks better. I'm supposed to be getting the Green Wizard's book tomorrow, and we'll see just exactly what you are not supposed to do when you mow. I do mow mine higher than the neighbors. Too swampy. Well, if you get a little slack, it dries up decently here. I figured if I titled it popcorn, there'd be more people in here. Fat boy, he cooked chicken. It looked great. Now, I went to the hospital and got chicken already made. They must be asleep. Well, they'll wake up. Is there a race today? Grizz, he might be watching the race. Columbia fan. Hi, buddy. John, what's up? I'm eating popcorn, buddy. I'll just get ready to hand out a link here to you. Okay, John. I don't know, but Grizz, he always likes the NASCAR, and I don't know if it's every Sunday, but a lot of times on Sunday they have a NASCAR race. Okay. All right. There, John. Popcorn. Oh, you're in the car. Popcorn, John. Well, Columbia, I don't. How many buses you got? You got them hid. Man, we always buy that Orville Revenbachers. I mean, you get what you pay for. And who don't like popcorn? You go to the movie and, oh my God, it's expensive.
All right.
Hello, John.
Hey, going to get my pizza.
I'm eating popcorn. Hello, Ann. Popcorn. No, I didn't go to Fairfield. I talked to them. They was trying to sleep. Why do I want to go and watch them sleep? I got fried chicken for later. Hello, Rooster. I have 2 thighs and mashed potatoes and spinach.
What's up?
Not much. No, just Pam and her mother. Susan's still up here. Hello, James. You're having tacos. Adam, how are you doing?
We're doing all right. Just a nice lazy day.
It's not raining down there, is it?
No, it's sunshine and probably in the 80s.
Um,
I haven't been outside.
well, I mowed this morning. Corn pudding plus chicken. Corn pudding. I don't know if I've heard of that.
Oh, they just came out with that one. You got a big yard?
No,
That's good.
just right. A lot of trimming around stuff, though. I push mow everything, so you got to go around all the trees and the bushes and what have you.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Okay. And is it something like I made that one day with the cream corn in it? Hello, fat boy. Did you eat all your chicken?
Somebody's got Little Caesars.
John's got Little Caesars.
Took me a nap. Slept about 3 hours. Just waking up.
You slept 3 hours?
Yeah.
That'd be nice. I can't do that. There's some telemarketer calling. Anytime I go to sleep, somebody's got a call. Telemarketer. Had one call me today and said, "You listen to AM, FM radio?" I said, "No, I don't listen to the radio." I said, "That effing Trump's on there." I hung up. Hello, Patrick. About going. I'm gonna have to go get something to drink here in a little bit.
Was it homemade or did you buy it in a bag?
Oh no, I popped it. Orville Redenbacher.
Oh yeah.
Hey, yo.
Hello, John.
We had a massive bad storm and we lost power.
You had a storm?
Yes, bad storm. Lost power.
Oh, I
We got it back.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Hey, fat boy.
Oh, number one, Fat Boy Pizza.
Let me try to get on my laptop because it's on the floor. How should I do this? Pizza on the floor.
Oh man, too much salt at the bottom.
Don't get too salty now.
I looked into that. It was like
Well, it's gone.
some bucks.
Hello, Brad.
Brad in the house.
Hang on a second, Brad.
Oh, I posted the video of the storm. Kind of looks like a hurricane.
Oh my.
Whoever's in the chat, I'm on my phone right now. I'm trying to get load up. Trying to get locked and loaded.
Lock and load. All right, Brad.
If my laptop can.
If you're able, you can come up, Brad.
Also, I got pizza, also crazy bread.
The breadsticks are good.
I restore pages, Chrome didn't shut down correctly. Hell yeah!
And did you leave? It was such a nice day. I thought about taking my laptop outside, doing a live stream out there. But I got to tear everything apart. Do what, John?
Talking to my computers, trying to get YouTube up.
That new camera, the way I understand it, has a webcam mode on it.
Webcam support?
Yeah, I guess. That's probably what I'm trying to say. So, my laptop don't have enough horses to maybe invite people up on the panel, but I have done live streams with this webcam when I went to Wisconsin. I don't know if it was a year ago. I think it was. It worked all right. And I should have enough Wi-Fi because where I was going to do it is just right on the other side of the wall there.
All right, there we go.
Now you're set. So what'd you get? Just cheese?
Mm-hmm.
You don't put any pepperoni or sausage?
No, I just like the cheese. Sometimes sometimes pepperoni.
We always get the Peru.
There they all are. How's everybody tonight?
You're
Doing
dark.
Good. How you?
Did you go to the dark side?
No, I haven't got my other lamp in here, man. I've just got that little light up behind me, and it doesn't do shit in here for light. It really doesn't. I should have grabbed my other light. I'll do that after. How are you tonight, Kim?
good. I didn't clickbait it. I did have popcorn for a
You
while.
ate it all too, eh? Wow. I
Pretty
couldn't eat
much.
that. I couldn't eat that much pop. I couldn't eat that much popcorn.
Oh, don't worry.
Orville Redenbacher. There you go.
Yeah, that's what I've got. But now that's microwave, right?
Yes, the bags.
This here, it comes in the can, jar, whatever you want to call it.
The jar.
Right.
And I've got one of them. It's called a whirly pop.
Tim's World. How are you tonight? Carmen or Cameron. Who else is in the chat here? We have James. Fat Boy, how's it going? Patrick. I think I got all of them. And
Does it have a spot for butter too?
hey,
Huh?
Fish.
Kim?
No, you have to put butter on it later, but I don't do that.
I just eat whatever's in the bag.
The only way I can eat
Anyway,
popcorn, Tim,
so-
is if I put like a pound of butter over top of it, melt it, and just soak it in butter.
Oh
This
no.
one's already got this already has butter on it.
Yeah.
No need for a heart attack.
Yeah,
I,
no doubt. It's probably what gave me mine, John.
I got this oil that's got butter in it.
That's what we get. That you drizzle it over.
I do too, Tim. That's good,
I
eh? The
know.
hard parts of the cheese on the pizza. Yep.
No, you just cook it
I'm
in
good, Tim.
oil that has
Oh,
butter in it.
okay.
So we've had some good weather here today. How was your weather today, Kim?
Great.
Yeah, ours was too. Really nice.
I mowed this morning.
Oh yeah, I got the rest of my wood chipping done, so that was cool.
Great. The grass was a little wet,
Mm-hmm.
so I just take my putty knife and clean it out when I get done.
Yep, that's what I do too.
That
Makes
way
the lawn-
I'm ready
makes
to
the
go
lawn-
next time.
Yep, makes the lawnmower last longer too when you clean it up like that.
Yeah.
Doesn't rust out the deck, eh?
I'll probably, I don't know how many times I've mowed. I might mow one more time and then sharpen the blade.
Yeah. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna grab my other light.
Hello, Jen. Okay, I'll be right back. I ate that popcorn. Now I'm thirsty.
I don't know why it does that. You should be on time with everybody.
Oh, I come prepared.
Hey, I can see myself.
Welcome to the other side.
Wow.
Welcome to the other side.
Yeah. I'm on the light side now. This is cool. So how you been today, John?
And we just had some terrible weather.
Yeah. We just got over ours. Rain for 4 days straight, man.
I wasn't needing anything. So.
What's that, fishing?
Oh, the wife wanted to know if I needed something. I told her no.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking to us, man. Not
Oh.
trying to get involved in your
No, it's okay.
personal life there. Yeah, so I wanted to get on last night and do my own live stream, but I ended up relaxing on the couch to watch a show.
Yeah, I didn't see you last night.
Yeah, and then I fell asleep. So
I was looking for you. You never popped up.
Yeah, I fell asleep on the couch. Sorry about that, guys.
You're all right.
Are you eating pizza, John? Pizza and garlic sticks. Right?
Crazy bread.
Crazy bread. Yeah. Right. That's good stuff.
Y'all don't have a Little Caesars in Canada?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I really don't like Little Caesars myself. I think it's too greasy. We usually go with, oh, darn, it's a new one we tried since we got here to Simcoe. Pizza? That's the one we buy from. Not too bad a pizza. It's not like dripping grease down your chin when you're eating it, eh? That's what I like about it. We lost our host and John.
Yeah.
That's all right. We'll take his channel over for him. So did you get everything you needed when you were shopping there yesterday, man?
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I went out dew worm hunting last night. Caught a bunch of dew worms to go fishing.
That's cool.
haven't had a chance today to get out and do any of that yet. It's a good thing the river's just around the corner. I can go after supper maybe and throw in a line, make a small video.
Yeah.
Can't promise I'll catch anything, but at least I'll get a video done. I'd like to go to the lake sometime soon and get a video done there, catching some perch, eh? At least some ones I can bring home.
I got to get like a stand and a camera and before I do a video because I don't want to hold a phone and try to fish.
Right, exactly. I have a tripod, but it's well, it's not old, it's new, but it's an extendable one. It'll be like a foot long to 2 feet to 3 feet, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Which is
that's
nice.
what I have.
Yeah. I like that one because it's easy to, like, even if your ground's wet, you can kind of push the legs into the ground a bit, to help steady it so it doesn't fall over or get blown over. Is that your green screen, man?
Yep.
That's cool. What is that? That's like a poker tabletop?
That looks like it costs $40 on Amazon.
What's it called, man? Because I need a green screen.
Chrome. I'm gonna pull out the link.
Okay.
Is a
Yeah,
Chrome key.
I'll go into it and I'll bookmark it so I can go in and look at that. I need one of them bad, man. I can't find no material. Nowhere around here. Like green material for a green screen. I can't find them.
Do you have a Walmart in Canada?
Yeah. I even looked there, man. They don't carry the green stuff here. That's crazy. They got everything but. They got
But the
colors
green.
there I've never even seen before, and they don't carry green. Like, what's wrong with that?
Right. Alright. Look at my notification bell.
Like, I got everything else hooked up for the green screen. I just don't have the green screen to use.
So you got a program already, Brad?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's all hooked up. I just haven't been able to use it yet. Kind of.
Yeah, I gotta get some better lighting.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to use it without the green screen because you're not really getting your effects, right?
Oh crap. There we go.
I guess you could buy some plywood and paint it green.
I thought about that, but I don't know if that would work, would it?
Or a bunch of green poster boards.
Hey, that's an idea too. They do have poster board here.
It's like 3 foot by 2 foot or something like that.
Yeah, that's more than big enough for behind me here. It's not a very
Get
big
about
room.
6 of them and
Yeah, stick them all together.
There it is.
All right, man. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go visit this channel for a minute.
Whoop,
Aha.
there it is.
Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it goes.
Well, it's not green, that's blue.
It's both blue and green.
Oh, that's reversible, eh?
Yep, reversible. You want a
That's
blue
cool.
or green?
or
Awesome.
buy you a green shower curtain.
Yeah, there you go. That would work.
I don't think that will work.
The thing of it is, with material, and this is what John tried. It has a wrinkle. This here is straight.
Right.
This is all straight.
It's already all stretched out and mounted, so that's kind of cool too.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
fold.
the green fabric I use at Walmart, I got rid of that.
Should have told me, John. John, I would have paid for the shipping, man. I would have bought it off you. You could have sent it to me.
5 by 7 background.
Yep. That's all you need for a background.
So, what kind of program do you need?
Any program that can take have a chroma key option. Either your video editing software, Windows Movie Maker doesn't have that option.
No, it doesn't. I looked in there because that's what I wanted to do was use Movie Maker, eh? But it doesn't have that option.
Filmora, Vegas, Movie Studio, Premiere Pro, any video editing software.
Movia is the one I use.
Like $200 on Western stuff.
The movie what? Movavi video editor.
Right.
Maybe I can print out an ocean scene and put it up here on this over the Wizard of Oz.
Sure you could. I think that would look good, Kim. Serious. Just something different, right? I'm starting to fill up my back room here. I got a picture up top of like a river or stream with some little waterfalls. My deer head. Jen's little thing in the back there, right here on the bottom. It says, "Life is fragile. Handle with prayer."
So is that a spare bedroom?
Yeah, it was my grandson's bedroom, actually. But after they moved out, we took it over. Yeah, it's my grandson's, and he likes the Minions. So ever since I've had my office here, I've kind of been sitting in the diaper of a Minion. Got to get some white paint and paint over it. That'll brighten it up too some, I hope.
Is that why it's blue and yellow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that wasn't something I painted. I would never think of that, man. You want something to make the room look bigger, not smaller, right? Hey, itchy nose. I'm going to kiss a fool. Boy, you know, I've heard more kids around here today than when we first moved in here. I think everybody had a cold winter this year.
They're ready.
We don't get any trick-or-treaters.
You know, we're on the ground floor now in a house. And last year we bought all kinds of candy for Halloween and we never had one visitor. And we're in a house with hundreds of kids around us. I didn't understand that. So I must have gained probably about 15 pounds over Easter. Halloween and all that, you know. So I told Jen next year we're not buying as much, and you watch, we'll have like 200 kids and not enough candy. You buy enough, you never get the people in to pick it up.
I went out to mow, and I've got this bottle tree back there with blue bottles.
Yep, I seen that. I like that, Kim.
Somebody took 2 bottles off of the tree and laid them down on the ground, or throwed them. I don't know. They was together.
Wow. Huh.
Were they broke?
No, they wasn't broke.
You think the wind might have knocked them off?
Oh no, no way.
Oh, okay.
They're 60 pole barn nails. They're sticking out about good 4 inches. No way could they have got off of there.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you just had them on a branch or something.
No, it's a bottle tree. It's a 4x4, and I had 60 pole barn nail, and I drove them in every 6 inches on all 4 sides. Works pretty good. I had to order them bottles. I had 4, and I ordered 3 cases of 12. And it was like it was about $70 by the time I got them shipped and everything. Hello, Ron. There is the Green Wizard.
How are you tonight, Ron? Good to see you.
Well, I mowed today, Ron.
I actually mowed mine about 3 days ago. It was really long though. It came about 4 or 5 inches high. Had to go real slow with lawnmower. Kept dying on me.
Oh my.
But now my lawn is nice and green though. Like it's really, and it's thick, eh? Really thick. I got a lot more grass seeding to do out back though. A lot of bare spots still, eh? Where I had to dig stuff out of the ground.
Order the book. Order the book.
Wow. Yeah. Ron's already cut his 9 times. Wow, he's way ahead of us there, Kim.
Is that the one that was on Elegant Homestead channel a couple days ago?
I'm not sure myself. I missed that live stream.
He's like 80% felony or something.
Ron is, oh, okay. I guess it's right.
Yep.
Okay.
Ron says yes.
Yeah, I chatted with him for a minute the other day.
Yeah, Ron's a cool guy to talk to. He really is. He's got a cool channel too, man. He's got a lot of videos up.
I remember.
Well, Ron, I tried to leave a comment, but they're shut off on your video, but I just became a new part of your fam there for you. I thought I had him, but I didn't.
I thought I had you, but I had you on my other channel, B&J.
Yeah, I got another channel up too, but I haven't really been doing too much on it, so I might just take that channel down and make a new one later.
I had to switch channels because I didn't remember the passwords and emails and all that stuff.
Yeah, I have that problem too. Unless I write it down, I can't remember nothing.
Yeah, you gotta start writing it down.
I wrote this one down, so.
Or put it on Notepad on your computer and save it.
Right.
Okay.
But that doesn't do me much good because I can't remember the password to get my computer to turn on. I can't get to Notepad. I just write in a book and throw it down beside my desk here.
Ron, you got a wrench. Go ahead and post your other channel in here about your book. Let's promote your book.
There's my memory book right there, John. That's what I write my numbers
That'll
in.
work.
I always know where that book is. I never lose it, eh? If I do misplace it, I usually find it pretty quick.
Here's my book.
Yeah, there you go. John Gaines, eh? Yep.
It's a 3-hole binder.
That works
Here's my
too.
book.
That'll work.
Yep.
Write it down. It gets worse as you get older.
Yeah,
I think I have Ron in the Green Wizard, but I'm not sure. I'll check it out here.
I can remember my phone number when I was a kid, but I can't remember nothing else.
All right.
Hey, this looks pretty cool, this Green Wizard guide.
I got one of them ordered. I'll have her tomorrow.
I just might be ordering one myself there, Kim. That looks pretty cool, eh?
$13.95.
That's not bad at all, really, when you think about it.
be careful when you're ordering it. If you don't have Kindle, you want to get the
You want
paper.
to get the paper one.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got the
that's the one I'll
paperback.
buy.
I looked at the Kindle and I thought, oh no, I don't want that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool, but I don't have such a thing.
Yeah, I don't like it when you get books or something like that over the internet. You can read ebooks, but when you gotta download this and download that before you can even read one. So
Okay, Grizz. Grizz is working. He's working like a mad dog, and he's. Well, I've sent you a link.
hey, Grizz.
I eat a bunch of popcorn. I'm gonna postpone my supper for about an hour.
Yeah, mine should be done soon. Can you check that for me, Jen, since you're in the chat here?
Already got mine.
Yeah, we're having beef meat pies tonight. Love meat pies, I do.
Well, I went to the hospital today. They always have dead chicken on Sunday, and I love thighs.
Oh yeah.
So I got 2 thighs, mashed potatoes, no gravy, just mashed potatoes, and spinach. And I got 2 orders. I got 2
That was a
orders.
good healthy supper.
That way I put one in the fridge for supper. I ate one for lunch, and then when I get ready, I'll just throw it in the microwave for a little bit, and it'll be good to go.
Yep.
And Chris said y'all don't want that book. Too much work.
I'll get to
Well, I'd like to get rid of them weeds that came up.
Sometimes sitting down for me is too much work, Grizz.
There, that's better.
I hear you there, Kim. Even a little smudge on your glasses, you can't see nothing.
Oh man. I buy this stuff from Walmart at the I place.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Center.
you can take this bottle back and they'll fill it up for free.
Oh, nice.
It cuts the grime and will have you pretty good. Well, hello,
Right.
Allie. How are you?
Hi, Allie. Good to see you.
Allie won a gift certificate the other day from Maniac Grammy. Congratulations, Allie.
Yeah, congrats on that, Allie, for sure.
$25 gift certificate. I think it's Amazon.
Nothing wrong with that, for sure.
Hey, Kim, look at Grizz's comment.
I'm looking. Is it going to make my weeds grow more or just my grass? Well, what I've got going on here in the backyard, I mean, it's not a big area, but I sprayed the whole thing with Roundup. Okay, and I let it die because Roundup only lasts for like 2 weeks. And I raked up all the dead and got rid of it. And I planted plugs of the zoysia grass from the front. Okay, it's not growing yet because the ground is too cold. So I'm hoping that the book is going to help the zoysia grass to take off.
Something else you can try with that, Kim, with the grass that you're putting in, is sprinkle some Epsom salts around it. same Epsom salt you use in your bathtub, you know, just sprinkle a tablespoon around it and water it. That'll strengthen the roots on the grass and it'll start to grow better.
Okay, well, I'll check it out, Ron. I've always heard that the Roundup only lasts about 2 weeks, and then whatever you sprayed, the weeds will start coming back. We'll see what happens. I'll read the book. But will the vinegar hurt the Zoya grass? That's what I need. Something that will do away with everything but the Zoya grass. That's what I want to grow.
Have you tried fertilizer?
I got real good dirt.
That does work good, Grizz, the vinegar.
Well, if I did that, Tim, I'd probably get arrested.
For sure, Kim. You have to fence in the front and backyard there, Kim. Tim.
As long as you're around your house, that's not considered as public exposure.
Allie says Tim vomit. You know something I find weird, Kim? I can hear Jen's computer in the other room, eh? And she's about 5 minutes behind on our conversation. Why is that?
Well, you're behind.
What do you mean? I'm talking.
You're lagging. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. That's weird because I can hear us talking after we're all done for about 3 minutes, and then I hear us talking in there, and it's like, wow. I just don't know why that delay's there. That's all.
I don't know. Weird.
It's so he can bleep you.
Yeah, right, Tim.
Tim said I got arrested for indecent exposure, but they dropped the charges due to lack of evidence.
Yeah, that'd probably be me too.
But if it's in your yard, you can't do that. Tim.
That's what I have to do, guys. I got to use pepper and make it sneeze, and then I try to grab it with the tweezers. Yeah, it's hard to catch sometimes, so it's a quick little bugger. Gotta get it on that sneeze, eh?
Allie, Miss Pam is still in Fairfield, which is over an hour away. She's down there with her mother. Her mother is 86 years old. And let's see, the 13th of April, she fell and broke her hip. So right now she's out of hospital and out of rehab in an apartment. And she's staying with her down there for right now to get her on her feet.
That's awesome that she's out of the hospital, Kim. That really is. I know it's touch and go there for a while with her. So I'm glad everything worked out and she's healing up, you know.
See, it's a little different than a replacement. They just put a rod beside her bone and screwed it into her femur bone.
Right. Chris says Diane is inside hiding from Sue.
From the sun.
Oh, the sun. Ah, he's got an N down there. Okay.
He pushed enter too quick.
Yeah, I kind of hid from that myself today, Grizz. It was pretty hot out back. I got the rest of my wood chipped up, though. I just got to clean up the pile of wood chips now.
I'm gonna send all my bad weather up to y'all.
Oh, no, leave it with you, man. And we've had enough here. We've actually got spots down here that are still getting snow, if you believe that. They can keep it, too. I'll be right back, guys. I got to fill my cup up.
What y'all doing this week?
Well, I don't know if you're talking to me. I'm supposed to get that book and that camera tomorrow.
Cool.
Maybe I'll set the camera up and film me reading the book. Hello, Marie. John, not for sure which one he wants to be with.
Oh, not that carry person. Me and Callie are back together.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
This-
John, did you call that race yesterday at the Derby?
I did not see the Derby. I was too busy working my ass off.
Oh,
This week it's gonna be busy for me. Tomorrow I'm off. Tuesday, Wednesday I work from 5:30 to 10:30. Thursday, Friday, 12:30 to 5:30. On nights I got doctor's appointment. I gotta see if I can find a workaround. And Saturday 9:20, I think it was 9:20 or something. I got a photo on my schedule. Nope, one. 9:30 on Saturday. On Saturday, 9:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m.
wow.
So I got today and tomorrow off.
It makes it bad. You got to keep your schedule on your phone.
Ooh. And also, I print out my pay stubs. Couple paychecks back, my total hours worked was 51 and a half, 51.57 hours.
Is that
That's
2
not
weeks?
too bad.
In the previous 2 weeks.
Good evening, Mary. How are you?
When I was working, John, 2 weeks, that was 100 hours for me. I put in 50-hour weeks. No, I did not work 50 hours, but I was there for 50 hours.
Did you work at a retail store?
Lumberyard.
Oh
That's
yeah,
a good job, Jim.
yeah. The lumberyard make good money, but retail stores you don't make good as much.
Well, I mean, the office was hardware and the lumber was in the yard. That's where I worked.
Hey, Stella, how are you tonight?
Hey, Stella.
I didn't see her come in.
She just came in.
Yeah, she just popped in.
Pop, pop, pop.
Pop, pop, pop.
the
I'll get
ad.
some more onions. Yeah.
Tim says, "Ali, you're my sister."
They're hiring at the lumberyard here, Kim.
What happened?
I said they got an immediate opening at the lumberyard here.
Okay. You want me to come down here and go to work?
There you go.
Get right
my
back
working
into
days
the
are
business.
over.
I think it'd be fun working in the lumberyard, except carrying drywall.
Yeah, that's about the only part that would really not be so good about the whole job, you know, is that drywall.
I really did enjoy it. I mean, sometimes work was hard, but we did have a lot of fun.
I miss working outside.
Well, if it's over 100 degrees, that's not very pleasant. And when it's 10 below, that's not very pleasant. Our dog in the house. Who let that dog out?
Iron Dog.
Iron Dog.
How's it going, dog? I hope everything's good with you tonight. You feeling okay tonight? You out of pain yet or what? His wrist is getting real bad, eh, Kim?
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it's real swollen up in here. You can really see it, eh? It's like a little golf ball in
I
there.
know he's got arthritis like crazy.
Yeah, no, it's really acting up on him.
He wears a brace all the time.
Yeah. He had it off the other day and he showed us, and man, it looked like his wrist was actually bent in just about an S shape. That's how bad the bump is, eh? Not good at all. Me too, dog. Very shortly. What are you having for supper, dog?
Beavis and Butthead.
To America. Yeah, that was a good movie. That was funny.
Looking lovely as ever.
Why, thank you, dog. It didn't take me long tonight to get looking this good, you know.
Yeah, I just kind of went like this for my hair.
Yeah, that's all we need, and then we're handsome
I'm
as ever.
good, you know.
Yeah.
T-bone steak.
T-bone. Oh, you better have some of that for us there, dog. Even if it's one extra chew for me, I want some.
You guys read Grizz's comment.
Yeah. That's
What's up, Grizz?
too much. Well, I heard you bought a couple pounds of pepper. I was wondering what Iron Dog needed it for. Now I know. Yeah, make that little bugger sneeze, eh, dog? Catch him with a pair of tweezers. Oh, Allie, that sounds really good. Grizz, or Iron Dog says, laugh out loud, Grizz. Could you give me a hand? I guess he means that Iron Dog will make it sneeze and Grizz is supposed to try and catch it. Fried chicken and coleslaw. That sounds good too, Mary.
Yeah.
That sounds really good. I love coleslaw. I could eat that by the pounds. I've never tried to make it though, you know that? I've never tried to make my own coleslaw. I should try that. That does, doesn't it, dog? That sounds really good.
Captain D's coleslaw is the best.
Hey, I love that mask, man. That's cool. That is awesome. Bring yourself up on big screen for a minute, man. Fishing?
You want me to take my mask off?
No, it's all right, Kim. We're used to seeing you with it on, so that's cool.
Yeah, coleslaw is great.
Hey, Fishing, enlarge your picture for a minute. I want to get a good look at that mask. That
There
is
you
so
go.
cool, buddy. I like that. That is so cool.
I clicked on him for a little bit.
Did you ever see my mask, Fishing?
Yeah, you got it on, ain't you?
Well, that's one of them, yeah. I bought a new one for a new look, for going out dancing and stuff, so I'll show you. That's my mask for going out dancing.
All right.
This one here, the mouth actually moves when you talk. It's really cool.
That's cool.
$35 for that bugger, though. I don't know if I can get it to work tonight or not. We'll try her out for you.
Take your glasses off.
Be careful wearing it because you never know Chris will be hunting.
John, what are you doing? I gotta put some braces in the top though, guys. Like this one's all cut for shape. That's for the jaw part. I just gotta fasten it inside, Because right now there's nothing there to take the space up, so you gotta kind of hold it, right? But I think once I get it done up and fixed up, it'll be all right. I'm gonna start doing some live streams with it, I think it'll be pretty cool. Be different anyway. That's one main thing. I like that skull mask though. That's really cool. I'd like one of them. I got one here, but it's not like that. It's just plastic with paint, right?
Chris said, Adam, I don't know what you did, but you look so much better.
Thank you, Mary. She is a very precious lady to me for sure.
Bring our dog in the house.
I got you on my friend's list.
Hey, dog, I can sing you
Look
back.
at the popcorn John's got.
I can sing you back to this, dog.
Get yours and Dad's out for now, huh? And just set mine on a plate on the counter. I'll get it.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, very wonderful, Mary. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Mary.
I'm sorry, but I'm not answering that.
Scan call.
No, it's not Pam.
Hand it here. I'll talk to him. I'll tell him to stop calling.
I said, is it a scam call?
No, it's one of her friends, and I don't want to go through all that rigmarole. Explain.
Was that the first time you seen her, Mary? Was last night? She
There
does have her own channel. She's going to get going on that pretty soon, I hope.
Cool. There we go.
Put a couple videos up and then
Okay, Iron Dog. I seen it. I put it on the friends list.
cool. I can see what he's going to feed us tonight.
Yeah, I can feed him this.
John wants to feed us all popcorn. I don't know what that's all about, but
The title of the stream.
yeah, I know.
Popcorn. Well,
I didn't know whether you'd remember or not, John.
Oh, no, I can send you a box load.
Yeah, I'm not that much into popcorn. The little brown kernels that stay inside it, they get stuck on top of my mouth, and that just drives me nuts. So I don't eat much popcorn myself.
well, that's why you want to buy Orville Redenbacher.
Yeah.
That's the best popcorn, man.
Oh, it is.
And you got to have the the right temperature.
Oh yeah, if you don't have that, it doesn't taste the same, right? It doesn't fluff up as well.
Be right back.
We have an electric stove, and I just turn it on 8.
Yep.
And it works the best, you know. And I found that by process elimination.
There he is. There's
There.
Iron Dog.
Okay, I got you locked
Did
on.
you bring supper with you, dog?
That's right. Here you go.
I got you locked on.
Okay, you guys got a paper towel? Something you can wipe your lips with?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my
Oh boy,
Dog, does that ever look good?
that looks good.
That does look good, eh, man?
What
Wow.
is that other than the T-bone? What's that other?
Looks like
Oh,
potatoes.
Homemade hash browns.
Hash
All
browns.
right.
Oh, nice. Homemade at that. I love homemade hash browns. Well, you can put that aside, dog, and I might be there by tomorrow morning, and I'll eat it for breakfast, okay?
There you go.
So how are you tonight, Keith?
That I bought this. I bought 2 T-bones about 2 months ago. They were like $9 a pound, and I got them on sale for $4.50 a pound. And this one was 1.5 pounds, and the other one was 1.25 pounds. So,
Wow, that's a good deal. I've never seen them that cheap around here.
well, yeah, they were on buy today or whatever, buy today or freeze. So I bought them and brought them home, put them in the freezer.
Hey, I would have too, dog. Yep, for sure.
Well, for the price of what I bought one for, I couldn't even buy the one for full price. So, you know.
Exactly. That's what I mean. They're expensive here. I don't even buy T-bones here because they're like 30, 40 bucks for one that's maybe 6 inches around, right?
Yeah.
No way.
Now that's beef, right?
But I'm
Yeah.
not paying
Yeah.
that much.
The beef is high.
Oh yeah. Well, it's this was $9.95 a pound, and it was 1.57 pounds. So this was $16 by itself, as opposed to $16. Let's see if it still moves.
That's right. Still cheaper than regular price, that's for sure.
There you go. How you like that?
We do too, Tim. That
There you
looks
go.
good, dog. Here, give me a bite. I'm ready. Give me a bite, dog.
Just right.
Just
That
right.
looks good, dog. It
1,
does.
2, 3, 4, 5. We got
Use
1
our butcher.
Illinois, 1 Canadian, 1 Michigan, 1 Georgia,
Now did you grill it outside?
Nope.
and then another guy. He's up northeast or something.
Hold on a second.
Do you guys ever see in the grocery stores, sometimes in the summer, they sell what they call barbecue steak, and they're great big huge ones, eh?
Right.
Like, I mean, they're huge steaks. We used to get them for $5 here, and I haven't seen them in a couple of years now. They just stopped doing them for some reason.
I
But they
That
were
might be worth the trip.
mm-hmm.
So how did you do it, dog? Did you broil it?
I actually pan fried this. I put some oil in the pan, and then I put a half a stick of butter in the pan.
Oh my.
And then I put hers in there, let hers cook about 4 minutes on each side. Then I threw it in the oven at 350 for about 5 minutes while I was cooking mine. And then after mine got cooked, I put mine in the oven, took hers out because hers was done. Mine's twice as thick as hers. So that's how I done it. Tastes pretty damn tasty.
Oh, it looks good, dog, for sure.
The only bad thing about it is I don't have no steak sauce.
Oh, gotta have A1 for that stuff, dog.
Oh, I know, but I salt and peppered it when I cooked it, so it's pretty good.
More like you need barbecue sauce.
There's Grizz.
There's good.
All right.
couldn't resist it.
I said, screw it. I'm too hot out here. I'm going to wait in the garden. I'm going to wait for the shade head.
What's the temperature over there?
Let's see here. I'll walk up to the thermometer here in a second. I believe it's in the mid 70s or mid to upper 70s.
Our high here today, Grizz, was 16.
Our today's high was 90.
So
Wow.
that's like about 40 or 45, isn't it there, Brad?
Yeah, something like that. But there's a cool breeze with it too, which made it kind of nice, but cool at the same time,
Yeah.
It's not the kind of weather we can sit out on the patio table yet, have coffee and, chat.
It says 71 here.
Yeah, it says it's 78 here in the shade.
Almost in the 80s.
I don't know what the weather's going to be tomorrow. I may try to do a live stream outside on my laptop.
Yeah, that's why I want to get my new laptop, Kim, so I can start doing that too, Do outdoor live streams. It's a lot nicer,
But I don't know. I don't know how many people I can have on the panel though. This computer I can have 10 or so. It doesn't matter.
Yep.
Didn't matter on anything.
Tim says, I'm a big, beautiful ham. I do them up with a couple of slices of pineapple, Tim? Some bacon on top, a few onions.
Ooh, excuse me.
You gotta watch them pineapple slice rings. Let me tell you. You guys don't realize that, pineapple rings are dangerous, especially to the water.
Why's that, dog?
Huh?
Why's that?
Well, I don't know if I can say this or not in Kim's room, but years ago, I took Grizz to a house of ill repute. Okay.
Okay.
And Grizz was really nervous, so we walked in, and I got him by his shirt collar. I said, "Come on in here, Grizz. Let's make a man out of you." So I got Grizz in there, and the madam comes out, and she says, "What can I do for you?" I said, "Madam, this here young feller has never experienced the pleasure of a woman." She says, "Well, we can fix that." So one of her girls comes down, and she grabs Grizz right by the ear and hauls him up the stairs. Right by the ear. Grizz is just, dragging along right behind her. About 40 minutes later, Grizz comes walking down. I said, "So how was it?" He said, "Man, it was fantastic." I said, "Really? What happened?" First of all, that woman, she took off all her clothes. And I said, "Really?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Well, that happened next." He said, "Well, then she took all my clothes." I said, "Oh, right. So what happened after that?" He said, "Well, first thing, she, my little thing down there, she decided she wanted to touch it. So she did. And she put a pineapple ring around it." I said, "What'd you do next?" She said, "Well, put some whipped cream then." And then she put another pineapple ring and another whipped cream and another pineapple ring. And then she topped it off with a cherry and some crushed walnuts. I said, "Well, what'd you do then?" He said, "Hell, it looks so damn good. I pushed that bitch back and ate it myself."
Hey, if you can't, you would too.
And I know. I knew I could. I knew Grizz wouldn't get upset if I said that. So.
I thought you was
Y'all want me to show you how that's done?
Yeah.
No, we're good. We're good.
I thought that you was going to say she did the ring toss. Hello,
I'll be right back, guys.
You better cover your ears if you come in here. Hello, Big Steve.
Big Steve in the house.
Big Steve Ian.
What's up, Steve?
I thought you guys would enjoy that.
Steve's in there. He's going and 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 I don't know what to say.
Oh, you could have went 2 or 3 different directions there. I didn't know which way he was going.
I
I thought
know.
she was gonna bite it.
Yeah.
You guys will never look at
no
pineapple
idea.
beans the same way
I
again.
had
I'm
no
telling
idea
you.
that he would push it out of the way and eat it himself.
Well, I'll never eat pineapple again.
No.
Well, if you think that's bad, then you got to watch behind the green door, and you'll never eat grapes again either. Hi, Steve.
Chris keeps showing us what looks like an outhouse there. I don't know.
Looks like you got a siren on there.
Cheerio.
Tim said, "Are you sure it wasn't Cheerios?"
Chris has the count of 10, 10, 9, 8 before the explosion. 7, 6, 5, 4.
You'll have to ask Grizz on that because I wasn't upstairs in the room. All I know is it cost me $49.95 plus tip.
That's not bad though, dog. That really isn't. That's a good price.
That was 40 years ago.
Oh, well, that's not a good price now then.
And hell,
Probably like 80
you
for
were
it all.
70 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Grizz said he
I
likes
got
to
the
motor
back
in
there.
it. You know, too bad you guys couldn't. Too bad you guys weren't here to give you some of the steak.
Well, you could, but you haven't offered us a bite yet. Oh, Grizz made it back before the explosion.
There you go.
Okay. Oh, that's good, dog. Thanks. That turned out awesome.
Hello, Marianne.
Looking. How are you tonight?
Pam's not home yet. Dave not here, man.
Yeah.
Pam's still down with her mother.
Well, hi, Mary Ann. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Rosanna. You're all looking lovely as ever. Marie, you're looking lovely as ever also.
Cameron
You
has
too,
the whole house
you
to
too, John.
Yeah, John's looking pretty spiff tonight there, dog. I think he got done up for some reason tonight, you know.
That's because I'll be drinking this.
Ah. That's what gives you your good looks, eh, John?
Pam's mother is doing good. And her name is Ruby Joe.
That's a pretty name, Tim.
And my snack for tonight.
Oh boy.
Oreos. Oreo.
Buy 2, get 1 free on Winn-Dixie.
You know the thing about them cookies? If you open them up and you have one,
You can't stop eating them.
well, the thing of it is, I think somebody else is helping me because the next thing I know, they're half gone.
Yep.
And all you had was one, huh?
That's right.
No, like when I was married to Karen, I'd come home and she said, "You been drinking?" Yeah. Well, how many did you have? I said 2. First and last one. We're not talking about the in-between ones.
That's right.
That one's theirs on their own.
I had a natural ice last night, Grizz. 1.
You had a what?
Natural ice.
Oh, did ya?
I had 1 last night.
They ain't a bad beer.
That's a pretty smooth beer going down. It's not too harsh at all.
I'm not into the bitter beers.
I really like the Bush Light. It's for
John ain't
for a
drank
little
vodka.
But don't they serve Bush Light at AA meetings?
Yes, they do.
Yeah, I mean,
That's not really alcohol.
What sense does that make, guys? To be an alcoholic and get a can of beer sent to you when you're at your meeting.
Well, because
Makes
Bush
sense
is
at all.
not actually alcohol.
Oh, okay. The Bush Light here is alcohol.
No, there ain't enough alcohol in it to get you drunk.
Oh, okay.
It's piss beer,
What is it, like 2.9 or something like that?
something like that. But
No, I think it's 3 something, Grizz.
Is it?
If you drink enough, you'll get there.
Oh man, I'd get waterlogged before I could drink that much.
yeah, well, that's what I was getting at. The beer doesn't have enough shit, enough to get you drunk.
Anthony, how are you tonight? Good to see you.
I guess that's why I like it, dog. I'm not into getting drunk anymore.
I'm not either, Kim. That's
Hey.
way gone in my life.
You got that right, John.
I
Birthday cake
drunk.
is great.
I don't like get drunk, but I do like staying drunk.
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
I ever get up to
You
see
some
you,
more apple pie?
sit down beside you with, eh?
Chris, did you get more apple pie?
No, I haven't gotten any more yet. Every time I go to town, I forget.
That looks really good, Grizz. That apple pie one looked really good.
Oh, it's delicious.
I'll bet. That's my downfall. Eh? My favorite drink when I was drinking was whiskey, eh? Anything sweet. So, that stuff that you were drinking, that apple pie was, yeah, that'd be perfect for me. Thing is, I'd get half of what you drink in a day down me, Grizz. Not even half, and I'd be all late.
Actually, you'd be surprised. I really don't drink hardly any at all.
Oh, yeah?
No, I don't drink much.
And he only drinks on 2 occasions. If he's with somebody or by himself.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right.
I make some damn good apple pie. So, I use that Everclear 195 proof. It comes out to be I measured it out. I can't remember, but I think it's there was 3 ounces, I believe, 3 ounces of Everclear to every 13 ounces of apple cider. So that's
Nice.
a pretty potent drink right there.
I make pecan pie. 5-minute pecan pie. You ever have that, Kim?
You talking about pie or drink?
Pie.
Yeah, this is a drink.
Called a 5-minute pecan pie. You ever have one?
Nope.
No.
It's really easy. What you do is you go into the grocery store, you grab the pie, you go to the checkout, you pay for it, and that's 5 minutes.
There you go. That's kind of what I do with my fishing.
Yep.
Adam, he went to the Cracker Barrel the other day.
Oh, yeah?
It was good. I left hungry though.
I've heard of the Cracker Barrel. I've never been to it. I don't even think they have them out here.
Probably not.
They're pretty good. It's family cooking. Old farmhouse cooking.
Home style cooking. All food from scratch.
Yep.
Got the
that's way to
country
do
fried steak. It was small though.
I had like 3 pancakes from Cracker Barrel. I eat that thing up like no tomorrow.
The meatloaf's good too.
Yes, it is.
All right, everybody. Well, I'm gonna get out of here, finish my dinner, and then I gotta get ready for my live stream at 8 o'clock, which is an hour and 15 minutes from now. So.
The Sunday snack chat.
Yep, but I will not be snacking on nothing because I don't think I can get this finished.
All right, catch you later, dog.
Well, I sure appreciate you coming in, dog.
I appreciate you letting me come up.
You're
I'll be,
always
dropping, I'll be dropping by soon.
All right, you have a great night, everybody.
You too, dog.
See you.
Bye. Bye, Grizz.
See you later, Keith.
What happened to your van there, Grizz?
What's that?
What happened to your van? The one behind you
crashed?
there.
That's not mine. That's Rocky Brooks.
Oh,
Yeah, the transmission gave out on it when he was moving back to Missouri.
oh, okay.
It's retarded. $8
they
for
can be-
plastic.
Yep, they can be a bugger to replace them transmissions. I was replacing one a few years back, and I had the transmission bolt. You know, the bolt that comes down from your transmission goes into the mount. That went right through my hand here.
These should be like
The
$2.
transmission, the jack valve and transmission come down.
And they were
and
softer
the mounting
plastic.
bolt went right through my hand.
Remember?
Chris had something like that happen to him. He was telling us about it.
Mm-hmm.
He said he had to wait for the air compressor to kick off so he could holler for help.
Right. Yeah, because with the air compressor going, you wouldn't hear nothing. Those things are loud. You could scream on lots of Sundays and nobody would hear you as long as it's on. Grizz looks like he's sitting on a beach right now, the way he's sitting up against his shed there.
And this is the outhouse.
Oh, it's not. I thought so. I said that looks like an outhouse that dog's showing us there. That's when I started to do the countdown, dog? 10, 9, 8, before the explosion. 7, 6.
That's a pretty nice outhouse there.
That is, yeah.
It's not an
I should use up my ants.
I've been thinking about converting it into a smoker maybe, but I'll never smoke that much meat, so I don't know. You can smoke. I mean, I could hang a ham in there or something and smoke the whole ham. Hang a couple of them.
What's that garden doing?
It's just sitting out there waiting for me to finish planting. I'll wait till the shade hits because it's hot out.
Oh, I hear you there, Grizz. I haven't even got mine rototilled yet. I got to rototill it yet before I can even plant anything.
You need a rototiller like I got.
Yeah, I do. I need your tractor, the whole works with it, man. I like that little tractor of yours, man. That's a cool little outfit. Hanging from the seat, hey, Grizz, Iron Dog says.
What's that?
Iron Dog says, hang him from the seat, Grizz.
What was that again?
Iron Dog said, hang him from the seat, eh, Grizz?
Yeah. Hang 'em high. No, I might be interested in one of these days when I harvest the deer, on the hanging time for like 10 days. Do a cold smoke during that.
Yeah, that'd be all right.
I've thought about trying that, and that way I wouldn't have to hang them in a deer bag.
That's right. That would actually probably work out pretty good there, Grizz.
Yeah.
That's the thing I hate about hunting, eh? With your bigger game, you got to hang it for so long, and when you haven't got the proper ways to do it, it can really become a pain in the butt.
Yeah. We usually do the hanging up. We used to do all of our hanging, just let it hang up at camp. About 10 days. We used to get about 14 days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have a city 5 to 10 days hanging time on our deer.
Right.
Then when we'd quarter it on out then afterwards and got home, finished cutting it up.
Yep. Iron Dog says we got to get a deer first.
Yeah,
Bye,
this
Mary. Have a
country,
great night.
got lots of deer here, but it's hard to get deer in this country.
Yeah, Tim. Tim says you eat outside the outhouse, keeps the flies off your food.
Now that we're talking about deer, I'm getting hungry for venison tonight.
Yeah, I know. My buddy, he's on YouTube here too, is Bill Dawson. Him and his wife come over there a couple weekends ago and brought a nice tenderloin from a nice deer, eh? Done that up in the oven. Boy, was that ever good.
Oh man. Well, I was going to make my habanero hot sauce this evening. So I might just go ahead while I'm doing that, cook up some venison.
There you go. Still got some from last year?
Venison?
Sometimes I do.
Yeah.
I don't know
I
about
just
that. I wouldn't get around it, that kind of
Here,
stuff.
I didn't get one this last year,
It's just
but I
easy
did
to
get
get
one
something.
here.
Right.
But if you want to swing by the Dollar General and pick those up, I'd get two if they're only $1. How long does that last you, Grizz?
This bag,
Yeah.
about a week and a half.
Especially since he quit.
Especially
Yeah.
since yeah.
I was thinking about starting that up again. I spend a fortune on cigarettes.
You buy tailor-made, do you, Fish? You buy tailor-made?
TaylorMade. What, golf clubs?
No, the cigarettes. From the store? Do you buy them from the store? Already made
Yeah.
and packed?
I buy Marlboro Reds.
Right. We smoke
They're
Philip Morris down here, and they're like $15 a pack now.
Yeah, but you get 25 in yours.
Yeah, we get 20 here, man.
Well, I thought in Canada you guys got 25 cigarettes.
We do, but the ones that we smoke now, they only come in 20 packs, eh?
Oh, okay.
I don't know why, but
Well, that's what they are here. How much a pack, Brad?
$15 a pack.
They never was getting enough for them.
Nope. Well, now I've seen on the internet, there's I can't remember what city it is, but there's a city on the internet that is going to ban smoking in their whole county.
Good for them.
I think it's good too.
Get rid of that tax money. That's a good idea.
Yep.
They only get $5 a pack off of me.
That's
I pay
right.
$6.
Yep.
They're stupid.
If they ban it, people will be making big money on it. The price of cigarettes will be $35-40 a pack.
That's right.
I tell you what, it won't cure cancer getting rid of cigarettes. I guarantee that.
It's not cancer that causes, or it's not cigarettes that cause cancer, man. They really don't know what causes it, eh?
It's in everybody.
Everybody has the cancer virus in them, but they don't know what activates it to get it started.
Why don't they get rid of alcohol too? That kills more people.
I think they should. It's alcohol that's killing everybody on the roads.
I don't smoke a cigarette and drive and hit a family at 5 driving down the street.
Me too. Yeah.
If we're going to start banning all this stuff, then we need to ban cell phones in vehicles too, because that kills a lot of people. Then
Yeah,
we
get
need
rid
to
of radios.
because how many
Radios.
automobiles kill a year? I mean, geez. I mean,
Yeah.
where do we stop on protecting?
Exactly.
Automobile the Chinese are coming out with, Grizz. This thing is literally a freaking drone that you can sit in and drive. It'll fly around for an hour, for a half hour and 15 minutes is what the battery charge is good for.
What's the weight limit?
I think the weight limit was like 150 or something like
Oh
that.
God.
Yeah, right.
Man.
Take care of me.
Was riding. But I thought, you know, if they bring that out, what's going to go on? You know, they got these cars now that drive themselves. Like what? I wouldn't trust that if it was the last thing on earth.
That'd be pretty nerve-wracking there.
I don't
Yeah.
think
Driverless car.
they've had those cars that drive themselves for like 40 years. I remember the TV shows they were talking about it and stuff. And they've been trying to get it down, but they still have some bugs. They're not legal. They have to have an operator right there at all the time, you know, to test drive them.
Right. Just in case.
Because they're still having failures.
Oh yeah. Like if nobody's in it driving it, what if it has a computer failure and it drives into some building or a bunch of kids getting off a bus or something, right?
Yeah.
Nobody in there to take it over. You can't stop it. That's for sure. That's the only thing I disagree with that. You shouldn't become.
I don't think that they ought to ever make it to where, you know, it's fully where you put it on autopilot. But I do like the features that they're putting on in there. Like if there's a kid behind the car and you try to back up, I mean, it won't let you back up.
Yep, that's a good feature, that one. That actually saves lives. But these ones that are coming out with, that's going to take more lives. Like one of these self-driving cars has already hit a person, in Toronto.
Yeah.
They've been hit and put in.
But if you think about it with these safety features, I think it's cool that they have a car like that. But if you think about it, if you have a computer in your vehicle that will not let you back up when there's a kid back there behind you, you become dependent on the safety features of the car, and then that safety feature fails you.
So right.
And then it dies. See, I mean, yeah. I'm kind of mixed emotions on safety features. It's like the guard on a skill saw. You know, right. People become dependent on that safety feature, the safety guard. But when that safety guard fails them, they cut their leg.
That's
you
right.
know, so you know, if the person would just take the guard off and know that blade is spinning, you know, people are pretty safe when they do that, or they learn real quick to be safe.
Anna, how are you tonight? Yeah, I hear you there, Grizz. I agree totally with that.
Now, our car didn't come with it, but they got this lane assistance.
Right. That's the one that tells you if you're going over the red line or the yellow line, right?
Right. I don't know how that works. But now I've heard people say that, like, if you've got a cruise control on, you go to pass a car, it won't let you go around it. You have to turn the cruise control off to go around the car.
And that's something.
What if you hit the back, you know, the parallel park button? What if you hit a car doing that? I mean, does the car manufacturer cover that? Or do you know?
Yeah, or does it go through your insurance?
I mean, come on.
Yeah, I hear you.
I don't know. Our car doesn't have that. I know how to parallel park, so.
Are they running out of stuff to think about? I mean, just build a good car or truck. Quit worrying about all this safety crap.
I do like that backup camera.
If you get that dog, you've got a horseshoe up here. You know what?
Do you remember when Toyota?
Kim?
Do you remember when Toyota first started selling pickups here in the United States?
No.
Go ahead. Tell us.
It was back in like 74 74, 76, somewhere around there. And if I remember right, the first ones were selling, they were just stripped down, just bare metal on the inside, a couple of rubber mats, vinyl seat. Might have an AM radio, but I mean, just no air conditioning, nothing. They sold for like $2,500, brand spanking new.
Yeah.
And the Fords, you know, you buy a Ford, Chevy, Dodge, or whatever, they were quite a bit more. But you could buy that Toyota pickup, stripped down model, for like $2,500. The next year, that same vehicle, after somebody bought it and drove it for a year, they would put it on the market and sell it for $3,500, or they wait another year. Every year they went up in value. For about 4 or 5 years they went up in value. They kept on going. But anyway, my point on this whole deal is, to me, a pickup is a work vehicle, and they've tried to turn it into an automobile, and they've priced it out of the price range of the people that need the pickups for work.
That's right. They have.
Exactly.
I agree. I was looking for a pickup myself, Chris, and I can't find one for under $6,000, and that's used.
You can't even put plywood in the back of them now.
No, you can't. They got the boxes so short, you can't even put half of them. You can't even get a couple of sleeping bags or anything back there. You know.
They are a grocery getter.
Yeah, that's about it now. Like what's the other one?
Doctors and lawyers started buying them, and they wanted all these fancy features. And they use them for family rigs. They're not even a work truck anymore.
Yeah.
Well, a pickup is higher than a car.
Yeah,
Definitely.
by a couple feet.
Yeah, they just need to get rid of all the gadgets. So I'm not saying that they shouldn't have some of these fancy rigs, but they should still be manufacturing a truck that the common man can still afford for work.
That's right. I agree. Anymore, the common man has to go out and get a loan just to buy a truck to get to work. You know what I mean?
They cost more than everybody's first house.
Truck, it would cost me more than my house, more than my place cost me here.
What's that, Grizz? I didn't quite catch that.
If I was to go down and buy a brand new truck right now, it would cost me more than this place cost me.
Oh yeah, I don't doubt that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You could probably buy 2 homes for the price of a truck now, Grizz.
That car that I just bought, I paid more for it than I did this property right here. Yeah.
But they should have an option. Just make plain Jane trucks that are affordable, than in the luxury ones. Sell them too.
Made me choke on that one, dog. Read that, Kim.
I read it. Don't read it out loud.
You made me choke on that one.
I ain't got chat, so I can't see what's said.
Well, you don't want to know.
We could also get horse and buggy, I guess.
Mine triple in price, dog?
I don't need no horse and buggy. It's too much work.
Yeah, that's about right, dog.
Hang a carrot over the front of the horse, Grizz, and you'd have a ride for life.
What's that?
Just hang a carrot in front of your horse, you'd have a free ride for life.
There you go. Dog said,
carrot.
I've had horses, and believe me, there ain't nothing free about them.
Oh, I know there ain't.
No.
That's what my fiance wants. She wants a farm, and she wants to get some horses, but she's never been
Right.
on.
Get over here. Come on.
She loves them half to death, but
Come on, girl.
I said, actually get on one and ride it. You don't know what you're getting yourself into. You got the food, the oats, and all that. You know?
Well, you got the feet maintenance, the trimming the feet, shoeing them. If you're going to ride them, you got to shoe them, unless you don't live in where there's any concrete or anything. If you're going to, but still, you got to keep their feet tough. There's just a lot of work. You got to worm them, all sorts of stuff.
Well, it's just like a pet house. You got to do pet visits and
I think they did legalize it though. That now you can eat horses here. That you used to not be able to.
yeah. I've seen that in the grocery stores, Gris? But they have to mark it. It
You
has
butter
to
some
say
butter.
horse meat, eh?
Yeah.
But I don't know
It's still
myself.
good
I
though,
don't think
right?
horses were meant to be food. You know what I
As
mean?
long as it don't have no mold on it.
Well, you can eat that.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, the person can eat whatever they want.
Well, they could, yeah. But I mean, you know, for the horses being in the human era for so many years, you think they were just more or less, you know, workhorses and pets, right? Never
Yeah,
ever
but
thought as a kid of eating a horse.
what about oxen? What about oxen?
Oxen?
Yeah.
I've never had that.
Well, I mean, that's a cow.
Okay. I've
You
never.
know,
Want to throw them in a microwave
an
for
oxen
like
is
a
just a
minute?
cow trained to be basically a workhorse to pull a plow. In areas around here,
Oh,
they do or horse logging or oxen logging where they don't allow equipment to go in. They
Right.
will allow horses or cows.
yeah. Or on
They'll
a pair
do
of replace.
you say that we shouldn't eat cows?
Yeah.
Oh no, nothing like that. It's just horses were a little different, eh? Like you got horse races, you got people that, you know, they love these horses just like they're a family pet. And just to hear people eat them now, it just kind of struck me as strange, eh? That's all.
Yeah, but a cow could be a family pet too.
Well, it could, but you know, eventually, like I was raised, you know, eating beef and cow and stuff, but I mean, a horse was never in the menu. You know what I mean?
Well, it is in France.
Well, put it this way: the cow was a family pet. The family milk cow, that was a family pet, and they
Yep.
would milk that cow until it just wasn't no good for producing milk anymore. And then
Yep.
they take that family pet, they would butcher it and eat it.
Yep.
So why not do the same thing with a horse? It's a family pet. You ride it until it's no longer available. You know, too old to ride anymore. Then you take it out, shoot it, and butcher it.
Yeah, that's true, I guess.
I'm being the devil's advocate, by the way.
Yeah, I know, but I
Don't you
mean,
roll it around on the bread?
it depends on, I guess, on how you look at the animal. Eh?
Whatever's
And,
left.
Well, I'll tell you
Yeah.
what. I honestly believe that if people had to harvest their own animals, especially
Right.
animals that they raise, in order to eat meat, I think that America would consume a whole lot less meat.
Oh, I think they would too. Even here in Canada.
Grizz, did you apply that anything from that book towards your garden?
What's that?
The Green Wizard's book. Did you apply anything towards your garden?
I've always used a lot of those basic principles already. I mean, I've done a lot of it. Some of it, I mean, you know, some of it, no, I haven't, and I never will. I'm not saying that it's bad, or that he's not right, but for me, if I'm going to get the production of food that I'm going to get out of my garden, I have to do it the way that I do it here.
Well, I don't have a garden, but if it'll help my yard.
But let me put it this way: people say that by tilling your garden, I hope Ron can hear me on this. Some people say that by tilling the garden it hurts microorganisms, whatever the things are, and the worms and stuff, and you're killing stuff. But in a healthy soil, when you have healthy soil, all that is present, and it recovers rather quickly. If your soil is unhealthy and you till it, well, you're just going to beat yourself up anyway.
That's right, because you're not going to get no growth. There's no nutrients.
We out
But
home.
you constantly have to be replacing the natural organisms on out there, or the food for the natural organisms. You constantly got to be putting your composting stuff and leaves and grass clippings, you know, everything, you know, I mean, anything to feed feed the soil there.
Right.
We always run a tiller through our rows. It never hurt anything. We had more. We gave them away more than what we kept.
Mm-hmm.
Well, sometimes you have to though, Kim. Otherwise, it all spoils before you can eat it.
Right?
Like
See,
that's
the way that I garden here, I actually could grow 100% of our fruit and vegetables in the little garden that I have. For the three of us, I could grow 100% of our fruit and vegetables for a whole year in this garden in one season. If I got serious about putting up the food and canning it, and we do a lot of canning and stuff. But I know that size garden, I've had more than enough out of it. I give a lot of it away too.
Yeah. That's what we do with the neighbors around here. There's a lot that really can't afford a lot of vegetables, so we just, we take baskets or buckets around. Yeah. It's got to go back to that days, them bartering days, where you could go see a doctor and pay him with a couple of chickens.
I've talked to some of the people that are growing plants or replanting them and taking them in the house and doing stuff, and I want to try some of that. But some of the people that I talk to that do that, they say that the second year their production of food is not as high as each year the production gets lower and lower off of it. So
okay.
So I mean there's different stuff that's why I've heard and I've seen and I have tried different types of gardening in the past. And just because this works for me the way it does here doesn't mean that it's the best idea for somebody in another environment. I'm just saying for what I do here, it's the best way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
To grow the maximum amount of food.
Right.
But I tell you what, there's so many different ways to garden. Just like there's so many different ways to address the back. I've had people tell me, try this, try that, and I've tried this and I've tried that on my back. I've had doctors, I've had the naturopathic doctors. I mean, we've had the chiropractors, and all of it do this, do that, and stuff. And it finally got to the point where I said, you know what? I've tried like 100 different things for my back, and the same way with the garden. I've tried numerous ways, and the bottom line is, I know it works for me and my body, and I know it works for my garden, for me here in my garden.
Right.
And a person comes to the point where they got to say, hey, you know what? Life's too short to just keep on chasing a dream.
Oh, it is. I agree, Grizz. I agree. Yep.
But I believe very strongly in organic gardening. True organic, not corporate organic. I'm talking about real organic gardening.
Yeah.
So,
well, that's pretty much what I do. I don't use any kind of chemicals on my garden or nothing. It just grows natural with the rain and whatever happens, right?
my question about the vinegar, Grizz, in your yard, will that kill the Zoya grass?
I don't know. You can give it a try. Pick out a spot. I'll tell you this about the vinegar. You're going to have to do a repeat. You're going to have to stay on it, spray it like every few days for it to complete, especially this time of year. It's in the fall when vinegar works the best.
Well, I've got the book coming tomorrow, and if it doesn't work, I've spent $20 on stuff before. I will give it a shot. I'll read it and see if I can come up with something.
Hey, it's an easy, interesting read. You'll love the read of the book, and there's some really, there's some good tips on in there. I mean, you'll really appreciate the information. But the thing is, to do what Ron's talking about in that book, you got to go all on out. You can't do it halfway. You can't say that, okay, I want to try this for now. and expect it to turn your soil and everything around to become healthy to where it's automatically going to choke out the bad stuff. It just doesn't happen overnight. It's a process of building your soil and getting things to go there. Whereas, you use the miracle cures, the miracle grow this and that, and you get instant results, but it's not long term. You constantly have to work the stuff. Well, what Ron's talking about, it takes a little more patience with the gardening type of stuff. You got to be more patient. You got to stick with it. And in the long run, you'll be a lot better off and you'll have a whole lot less work.
Well, I just got a small area that I'd like to repair.
Mm-hmm.
I had some terrible weeds in my yard, and I got tired of it. I had buckhorn, and I just sprayed it and killed it all. And then after it all died, I raked the dead off, and I waited like 2 or 3 weeks, and then I started putting plugs down. Remember, I was telling you that last year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Tim.
Well, now it's still too cold for the Zoya grass to start growing, and this weeds that's coming up now, it's unreal. I don't know what it is. Well, I can't spray it again because I will kill my Zoya grass that I planted last year.
Okay.
Tim's World says pour green concrete.
Yeah.
Here's something you can try to kill the weeds that you want, and you'll have to replant and rework it on in. And it's going to be ugly for a bit, but this would be more of a natural way. This is what I would do in your front yard. And yes, it's going to be ugly initially, but go out and cut all the weeds, cut everything down, all the way down to grass level, and then take yourself some black visqueen, cut it and take it out there and take some nails and stake that right down, that black visqueen right over where the plant was. And just leave it there for a couple of weeks.
Oh, that'll work, yeah.
That'll work to kill out the weeds that are there. And then you'll have to work on bringing the grass back. And I would still, along with that there, see, now you're not hurting any of the microorganisms in your soil. And, you can still start the process of what Ron's talking about in his book, of putting the stuff that in your yard that he's talking about. You can start that process now, but you can kill off the weeds that way. And that's a natural way without harming the organisms in your ground.
I'll have to try some of that myself. I got so many weeds out back. That's all I can see is weeds, no grass.
Well, you're supposed to be able to plant this zoysia grass, and it's supposed to choke everything out. But the problem of it is it's late coming.
Right.
Like right now, it's still brown, But now it's not in the front yard. And then the weeds, they start too soon and they choke it out.
Yep.
And I see what you're saying, Grizz. You put the visqueen down and cut holes and plant your Zoya grass. And then after it gets established, take up the visqueen and let it take over.
Yep.
They're not real big kernels, are they?
We used to do that with tomato plants.
Yeah, I got a friend of mine. That's how he gardens, and he loves gardening that way. It takes a lot less water. He leaves some visqueen down in his garden all year round. He cuts little holes where he stir fry. Come on, girl. Get over here. Come on. He
Well,
can see
if
you.
you remember last year, doing it cheap, Bob, he used cardboard, which is basically
Yeah,
the
cardboard
same
works too. Cardboard works too. That blocks the sun, but the black plastic absorbs more heat, and so that will sterilize the soil underneath it.
Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to go grab some supper.
Okay, Brad, thank you for coming.
Oh, thanks for
See you
having
later,
me.
Brad.
Believe me.
Take care, Brad.
You too, Vision. You too, Grizz. Everybody in the chat, have a great night. Peace out to all. Much love.
Be good, Brad.
Yeah, in my garden, I gotta definitely do some more tilling because the upper part of where I flattened it on out, I carved all the topsoil off and I moved it over. You know, so because my garden actually has about from front to back is about 6 feet of fall, 5 to 6 feet of fall. So I tried to level it on up, and now I got it pretty flat. Each tier is pretty flat, but to do that, I had to scrape all the topsoil off on one side and drag it over to the other side. So now I gotta work in, and I need to get some of that stuff that Ron's talking about, though, that I can't think of it offhand, and start putting that in the upper part of the garden because I am at the hard packed soil that I got to really rebuild again and get some more nutrients in it.
But you know, Grizz, I don't know where this dirt came from that's in my yard, but it's as black can be. It is good, rich soil.
Now, how old is the neighborhood?
How old is the neighborhood?
Yeah.
Whenever the earth was born, I guess.
No, the neighborhood. When did they build all the houses in there in that area?
Well, I don't know.
I mean, was it like in the 40s or 50s or?
See, I looked at my abstract. It's close to 100 years old.
So 100, 150 years ago, was that farmland over there?
I wouldn't think so. I'm in town. I'm in town.
Well, yeah, it's a town now, but I mean, a lot of your towns used to be farmland. I mean, up around Salem and Eugene and stuff. I remember, as a kid, we was living in California, but we'd come on up here and pick green beans in the fields, all around Eugene and Springfield and Corvallis and stuff. Well, the cities have grown on out, pushed on out into those farms. So they were building in the fields, and what they do when they're building on farmland is they scrape the topsoil back, pour the foundation, and then they put that topsoil back around it and landscape with the topsoil, and it was really good soil.
That could be what they did.
Yeah.
And this house, the way it looks, they built the house and then they dug the basement.
Mm-hmm. They did the house first and then the basement?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because you got the original foundation out here to the outside of the house, and then they come in and they put another foundation and poured a concrete pad all the way around the basement.
Like a shelf?
Instead of the concrete foundation or, block foundation going all the way down.
Right.
You can't see the original foundation, how far it goes down. So then they dug out and they stayed back about 2 foot from the original foundation so they didn't harm it, and laid concrete blocks there. and then they poured a concrete pad to the original foundation all the way around the basement.
So it's a shelf.
Yes, it's a catch-all.
Yeah. Do you have the old coal chute room in there?
Say that again.
Do you have an old coal chute door?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
So your furnace is about half the size of the basement?
Well, no, it's a new furnace.
Oh, okay.
But I'll bet it was in the day. Now, in the coal chute area, that ledge is at an angle. It's sloped.
Yeah.
The main part of the basement is all flat. So I took that room and I put me a workbench down there.
That's how they built houses back then.
Yeah. And the door of the coal chute, you know, it's underground now.
Because the earth has
No, that's what
grown.
Chris was talking about. They hauled dirt in and built it up.
Oh.
And between the right there at the sidewalk, there's a ledge there
Okay.
to hold that dirt from going onto the sidewalk, and it's kind of sloped to the sidewalk. And this house is about the only one right in this area that's like this. This guy that owned this house must have had stock in concrete, because there's all kinds of concrete stuff around here. Hello, Dad Perfect.
I guess it's better. I guess it's better than a bunch of rocks. Some of them guys were into rocks back in the day.
Well, I don't know what kind of rock it's called. Have you seen them rocks that has crystal inside?
Yeah.
I bet Grizz has got the name for them.
Yeah, I was just trying to think of it. I'm pretty sure it's granite. Not granite, is it?
That doesn't sound right. I can't think about, but they find them.
Them once they bust open and have crystals in it.
Correct. They
They're
find
like potato size.
Here, wait a minute. Dad Perfect's got it. Geodes.
Geodes.
That's right, Dad. Thank you. And they had a whole bunch of them piled up around a tree. And I gathered them all up and put them in the corner of the garage. Pam had a garage sale and she gave them away.
Oh, man.
God damn. He said this guy down the street, he's going to come pick them rocks up. Well, I mean, where am I going to put them? I didn't have no place to put them. But she could at least got a buck or two out of them.
Yeah.
That's kind of the way she done. If it belonged to me, she gave it away. I ain't got enough place. I don't have enough room to store anything of mine. She's got this place filled up. My God. As long as I got enough room to get to the computer, the outhouse, and the dinner table. What else?
That's all you need.
No.
Oh, dang bikers on their little Kawasaki's.
I thought that was your stomach, Grizz.
No, that weren't my stomach. That was some kid on a Kawasaki or a Yamaha or something. I'll be right back. I got to go grab some more rolling papers.
Oh, man. Be a good time to quit.
Yeah, it would be, but I still got some in the house, so I got to use them up first.
I like your way of thinking. So, Adam, how many do you smoke a day?
Well, if I'm at work, I don't smoke a whole lot, so probably at least a pack and a half.
Yeah.
Probably about 30 cigarettes.
When I was working, it was a good excuse to take a break, you know. Well, here, let's smoke a cigarette. I was kind of a two-packer a day. I quit in 1989, before I bought this house. I've never smoked a cigarette in this house.
That's good.
And now I don't allow anybody smoking the house. I've got one guy that he thinks that he has to smoke one every 10 seconds, you know. He has really messed himself up. He had people put in his water, and now they have shut it off again.
Why?
Why? Because he didn't pay his bill.
Oh,
He had a water bill of $2,000, and they cut it in half, and he agreed to pay his bill plus $100 a month.
wow.
Well, he messed up. He's lost his, you know, they give you like a credit card to put money on from your Social Security.
Uh-huh.
He's lost it. I don't know. Now he can't even get a Social Security card. He don't have any money. They've shut his water off. They're going to soon shut his electric and gas off.
Because he can't find his ID, or?
Right. He was only making like $300 some a month anyhow.
Yeah, he probably didn't work a lot, right?
Well, he worked, but he collected cash.
Yeah.
And they didn't pay in.
I think that's about the minimum you can get.
Probably about that. So anyhow, I don't know what he's going to do. He come here the other day and he said, I need to go to Vincennes. Okay. To the Social Security office. So he went over there, and he came outside and he was looking around. Then he finally went back in, and here he come back out, I said, man, stay in there so that you're in line. I said, what are you doing? Well, he said, I was looking for a snipe. Man, you got it bad if you got to have a cigarette like that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
He don't have no family?
well, he has family, but
Can he live with them?
no, because he wants to drink and smoke, and and he can't foot his habit.
Sometimes you have to hit the bottom before you realize.
Well, he's going to be there.
Sometimes it takes that.
So I came back home. I took him home. He only lives like a block around the corner. And I got online how to get your Social Security card. He don't have one. He lost it. He knows his number, but they won't accept it. They've got to have proof. So I said, hey, I found something. Come over here and let's fill this out. Well, I filled it out. I clicked submit, and it wanted a credit card. Okay, be glad to. And I put it in there. They would not take it.
Huh.
Because it wasn't his. He doesn't have a credit card. He doesn't have a driver's license. He doesn't have an ID. So he said, you got $1? Yeah, I got $1. So I opened my billfold and I seen $5. I said, here $5. Oh man, he said, that'll help a bunch. He had to have some smokes. Okay. There you go. He buys these little cigars. And he said they're pretty cheap.
Yeah.
And I don't mind to help some, but he's not going to gain until he helps himself. And he ain't going to do it now.
How old is he? 60s?
I think he's 67 or 68. He has no water. So you know how he smells.
I knew some guys like that, and I don't know how they made it through life, but
Well, back in the day when he worked, he made good money. He worked for this guy under construction and roofing, and I mean, he was a good worker at the time, but he's just drank himself to death.
And you're saying that he can't get Social Security?
He does have, but he's lost his card. Somebody has stolen it and used his money. And he can't get another card because he can't prove who he is.
What do you mean he can't prove who he is?
He doesn't have an ID.
Well, does he know what hospital where he was born at or where he was born at? What county?
Yes.
Okay, have him get a hold of county records, and he can go on into the courthouse to do this. You go to the or they can do it by mail. But you go to the county records and look for his birth certificate.
I told him to do that.
And he has to do that. That's the only way that he's going to get it.
Correct.
Or a passport.
But he's too worried about a bottle or smoke.
how does he pay his house?
He don't. Well, the house is paid for. It was.
But he owes taxes, right?
I don't know how that works. Well, he don't pay
You
them.
Right.
you can put at least here in Oregon, you can put your house. You can put it into a reverse mortgage type of a deal where they won't charge you any taxes, but when you die, if you will the house off, whoever gets the house, they have to pay off all the back taxes.
Oh, okay. So you use it for collateral, pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah.
The house is in so bad a shape. It needs a match.
Well, I mean, if he's going to draw Social Security, he's going to have to go get his birth certificate.
I told him.
And it's not difficult to do.
I told him. I said, when we came back from Vincennes, coming from the Social Security office, I told him what to do, just exactly what you said. I said, you want me to drop you off at the courthouse? No, he wanted to go home. Hello, it's me, Brian. I looked at your channel the other day, and I had to re-bus to you. I don't know what that deal was about. Did you change your channel? Yeah, Grizz, I did the very same thing. I told him he could go get him a birth certificate.
I think it cost me like $20. There's actually a deal online that will help you get your birth certificate.
Well, that's correct, but you got to have a credit card.
Yeah.
And whatever I tried to do, I said, okay, I'll put the credit card up for you. It wouldn't let me put it. It wouldn't take it. This is my one YouTube. Took the last.
So was he born in that county where you live at, or?
No, he was born in Indiana.
Oh, yeah. So for him to go to the courthouse, it'd be easier for him to do it on the internet.
Yeah, but we tried that, and whatever it cost, I would have been glad to put it up.
Kim, don't give up on that. I would try it again. I would try to contact them and say, hey, there might be a way to do that.
Well, they won't talk to me on his behalf.
No, you don't need to talk. They don't need to. You don't need to talk to him on his behalf. You need to just talk to him and say, hey, you know what? A friend of mine is trying to get his birth certificate. What I want to know is how I can use my credit card so he can get it.
Okay. I'm thinking that we tried to get a Social Security card. Okay. That's where I put the credit card thing in. They did send, because I used my email address, they did send me back an email with his ID. Or, they created an ID for that account.
Right.
I typed in there, I said, Ken Dixon does not have a credit card. Can I use mine? And I replied to what they sent to me. Have not heard a word. So it's probably an idea that they're thinking that I'm trying to steal his identity.
Well, see, I mean, I did it with my daughter. I got her birth certificate for her using my credit card.
Well, sure, but you're her father.
Yeah.
You got the same name. I do not.
Now here's another deal he can try to do. What about those? What about those cards? Like you can go down to the grocery store, you can buy a Visa card, with $20-$30 on it. Would they take that? Huh?
Oh, I don't know. I see what you're getting at. I don't know.
Yeah, if you could buy a Visa card, from Safeway or whatever you got there, and try that, it'd be worth it. It'd be worth an effort anyway.
I see, but I'd have to buy it for him. See, I've done everything I could do to help him, and I've spent a little bit of money to try to help him out. And this one guy he knew, he spent the money for them to trench a line because he had a hell of a water leak, and put a brand new line. It was like 120 feet across there. Put a brand new line in there, hooked the water up, got it turned on, yada, yada. Okay, he has not paid a dime. They have shut the water off again. Well, you keep doing that, they're not going to help you.
Yeah. Well, it sounds to me somebody needs to take him to the Humane Resources.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seriously, I feel like he's needing some mental help, and they would. That's probably it's going to be realistically going to be his best deal. Take him to resources and let them deal with them.
Well, he has 2 boys and a daughter, and his daughter and one of his sons lives with this guy down the street. Not in the same place. He built a 3-car garage and put a great apartment up above. I haven't been upstairs, but I've been in the bottom part of it. And it's unreal, the garage. This guy has electric cars that he plugs in this garage. He is a stocks. He deals with stocks, and he makes a bunch of money.
Oh, cool.
So, what he did to help him, he didn't have a problem with doing that, but how much can you help a guy? You can't help a guy unless he's going to help himself.
Yeah.
And I told him like a year ago, I said, Ken, you're going to have to make up your mind. Do you want to pay your bills or do you want to drink? Well, he said, I'm going to do both. Okay. How'd that work out for you?
Well, you're in a small town, so they don't really have shelters there, do they?
Have what now?
Shelters.
No.
I don't know. That's a bad situation. I don't know.
Well, time will tell.
I've been down and out, but I always kept going forward. So, eventually you dig yourself out of the hole. But if you got bad addiction.
I've been to the bottom. I've been there. But it wasn't from drinking.
Right.
I did one of them divorces.
I've been there.
I lost my house and everything, and the only thing I come out of it was I had my fingers like this, as many clothes hangers as I could get on each finger, and I walked out the door. That was it. That's all I had. And luckily, when I got my second divorce from Karen, she wasn't able to get the house.
Right.
My sister stepped in and said, "You're not getting the house." But I had a nervous breakdown, and I ended up in the hospital twice. And when I came out of the hospital, they served me papers. It was her friend that was doing it because she thought she was going to get everything. And I told him, I said, she can have everything in the house as long as I can keep the house. Well, she didn't get everything, but she got a lot.
Life's a journey.
Yes, she's a journey.
Ups and downs.
Well, you guys, I think it's getting cool enough where I can get out in that garden, so I better get at it.
Okay, Grizz, I'm thinking about heating that chicken up.
Catch you later, Grizz.
That sounds good too. I think after I get done in the garden, I'm gonna put some cook some venison on the fire.
That sounds great.
Yeah. We'll catch y'all later.
Start the live stream. I'll check you out. All right. May the peace and the power of the Lord be with you. Goodbye, everybody.
See you.